Well, good morning to you. Yeah, it's Friday. The weekend is upon us. Oh, it's marvellous, isn't it? I hope you enjoyed the video midweek. Yeah. Not many bike nights left that I've got on video. I mean, I've got lots that I could maybe cobble together bits and make a whole mixture of all of them. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, that Scott, that was a marvellous bike, wasn't it? 1932 LC, just incredible. Anyway, let's get on with some photos and the Mutter. Yeah. First of all, Mr. Ed, you recognise him from the comments, he sent us a picture of his Intercontinental. Look at that. Yeah, Interceptor that's turned into a Continental. I'm guessing it does look marvellous, and I like the red pinstripe on the sea. It's just wonderful. Great photos. Yeah. Then of course HS. Now HS had a Foranza, is it? I can't remember what they're called. You know, one of the scooter types. Anyway, he's changed it, and he sent us a picture of his new Steed. Yeah, ADV 350. Chose it because it's got better suspension. This has got heated grips, everything. Top box, set up for winter. For that commute, which I shall have a mutter on, because it can't go unsaid, can it, about Uncle Stu's confession. But anyway, what else did I get? Grey Wolf, he's got some marvellous bikes, hasn't he? Absolute crackers. Yeah, the Rocket, KTM, ZZR, but is on about getting another one, and if it comes off, it will be marvellous. He sent us some pictures of it. Look at that, Suzuki GSX 1400. Yeah, he's having a look around at different ones at the moment, but he'd seen this one particularly, and I've got to say, they are a stunning beast of a bike. Yeah. Marvellous pictures. I can't wait to find out which he goes for in the end. Geese are causing havoc, look. Yeah. Oh, marvellous. We're going to be held up by him. There must be some still in the road. Yeah, they're all across safely by the looks. Oh, marvellous. Anyway, yeah, photo. Bletchley Bimblers, are they called? Anyway, they've been out and about, and they went to Cooperb's motorcycle, and they saw this. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Peggy Sue. Yeah, perfect companion that would be for Buddy. My T100, named after Buddy Holly, of course. Absolutely wonderful. One of the nicest ones I've seen, I've got to be honest. Then what did I get? AS. We saw his blinged up panniers. Well, he's been out on his Army 350 for Army Remembrance. Because it is Remembrance Sunday this Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, lest we forget. Absolutely marvellous picture. Also, now this is a bit weird. RW sent us this. Yeah, picture poster. RE. These old posters are wonderful. I think I ought to get some of these for the garage, I think. But he reckoned that she's not looking at him, she's looking at the Royal Enfield motorcycle. Yeah, brilliant. But what was weird was at the same time that RW sent me that, JL sent me another poster as well, and he said pretty much the same about old Honda posters. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, marvellous. We don't get posters like that anymore. In fact, we don't get posters, do we? Everything's internet or those electronic billboards and stuff. They ought to start doing some posters. And I guess back onto photos. And TF, do you remember he sent us those marvellous pictures of the autumn colours with Ricochet, the Classic 500? Well, he sent us another marvellous sunset picture. I really like this because it is one of the prettiest views. Yeah, absolutely marvellous photo. And while we're on classics, do you remember I mentioned Charlie with Classic 500 trials? Had trouble. He was thinking about selling his 350. Here's a picture of his marvellous 350, and I think the dealer offered him and apologised for the offer, £2,200. Obviously he's keeping it. I mean, look at a year old Classic 350 in bloody marvellous red. But yeah, anyway, marvellous picture. Glad you decided to keep it, at least until you can get more money for it. That's about it for photos. Do keep sending them in. I do enjoy looking at them, even if I don't get chance to show your photo. And it does also give you an excuse to get out on the bike. And even if you don't get out on the bike, get some photos in the garage so your bike's safely tucked up. Let's see how you keep it. Let's have a look at your man sheds and stuff. But anyway, that's enough about that. Let's get on to some videos, because I have watched a lot of videos, and I'm going to start with one of my long-term subscribers. Yeah, it used to be called Love Review, it's now called Blake's Pipe. In fact, I think he was always called Blake's Pipe. I can't remember how it came to Love Review, but anyway, yeah, Blake's Pipe started his own channel, and it's fantastic. Now, as the subject suggests, the title suggests, it's about pipes and tobacco and motorbikes. Yeah, of course it's about motorbikes. He's got a W800 which he loves very much, and he's been through a torrid time in the time I've known him, but he's come out the other side shining, and he's doing these little videos, and they're absolutely marvellous, applying the senses test to pipe tobacco. Absolutely brilliant. Go and have a look. The other one, absolutely brilliant, Epic Adam on his Himalayan, gets stuck down. And when I say get stuck, I mean stuck, and Nathan, the postman, comes and rescues him. Yeah, drags him out like a pit pony, literally. Rope round, has to trudge through the mud while he's trying to hold the handlebar straight because they're pulling it back. You've got to go and have a look. Absolutely brilliant. And talking of brilliant, of course, Nathan the Postman is brilliant. And he's got a couple of videos out on the CRF, but mainly he's getting Triumph 400X, yeah, which will be brilliant for all those people that go down and do his thing. Yeah, that'll be marvellous. Yeah, so that's those. What else did we get? Obviously Ian Hughes, but the one that really stood out for me was Mr. Darcy on the V7 Stone. Yeah, marvellous. Go and have a look. I do like that. I need to go and ride that again because they're a pretty decent winter bike, just purely because of the shaft drive. So that's fantastic. Also, Volcanic Brown, of course. Yeah, Volcanic Brown, and a hail of bullets. What was the other one? I like the other one that he did on the Fury. He shows the Fury, but it's not a Fury, it's made up of parts. But anyway, go and have a look. I'm sure you all know Volcanic Brown now. He's got All bikes, 24 is it now, Royal Enfields and counting. Yeah, brilliant. We seem to be getting held up an awful lot, so I don't think this is gonna last all the way to work. But anyway, economical rides. They had Storm Kevin or whatever your name is. Yeah, stopped from doing videos. He's got loads up there though with Norman, the Himi, and yeah. Right, we're off. Oh, right. Sorry, I took you away. Then there was no point in you sitting there. Of course, there was also Two-Wheeled Willie. Sold both his bikes. Don't need to justify why or what we do with our bikes at all. Nobody really cares. They're interested, but they don't really care. Yeah, we're all free people and free spirits. And of course, there's two-wheeled vintage as well, which you mustn't forget. Big Bear Customs, brilliant Indian channel on the Himi 450. A couple of videos, very interesting, including that interview, of course, with Head Sherpa. Yeah, but no, I wasn't going to do this video today. I did have a special lined up, but then I watched Uncle Stu's Confessions of a Fair Weather Rider, and I know exactly what he means. I don't care whether somebody rides just for fun on a Sunday afternoon when the sun's shining. Don't bother me. I don't wear my fact that I ride all year round in all conditions as a badge of honour. I don't care. I enjoy riding. I don't mind riding in the weather. Would I rather it be warm? Yes, I would. But what got me was when he got to the categories of people that do ride all year round, and I was just wondering. I don't know. He made all sorts of suggestions. Now, was it people that ride all year round, or was it only people that ride all year round that make an accusation? And he says accusation. I'm not sure it's an accusation. If someone's a fair weather rider, that's fine. What I couldn't work out is if he was having digs at everybody else that rides all year round. You know, oh well, it must be, you must only do it because you can't afford it, was one. Yeah. And so what if that is the only reason? And so what if you're jealous of people that can afford not to do it all year round? I do it, one, because I enjoy it, and two, because instead of taking an hour to get to work, it takes me 15 to 20 minutes. Guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed. That's why I ride all year round. And am I prepared to get wet? Yeah, because I tell you what, if I came to work in my car, I wouldn't be able to park at work. I'd have to go and park in a car park that's the other side of town. Yeah, that involves a 10-minute walk. I don't mind walking, don't get me wrong there. I don't mind walking. But when it's absolutely bucketing down, or it's icy and skatey, the pavements are terrible. You get absolutely soaked, even with an umbrella, even with everything. And quite frankly, I'd rather, apart from the extra 40 minutes or so it would take me, plus the walk, I'd rather get to work wet. And as long as your commute isn't too far, you're alright, aren't you? So I sort of understand what Uncle Stu's on about, but I can't help but think that it's got a bit mixed up and a bit lost in interpretation. Yeah, so what if you do actually, it's suggesting that you need to see a psychiatrist because you enjoy riding in snow or rain or something like that, or in a storm. I actually find it quite exhilarating, and I love it when I get back and there is something about it. And I go off sailing and I don't particularly want a storm, but it is absolutely thrilling when one happens and you're stuck in it and you survive. Am I mad? Quite possibly, but I do take exception of being accused of some of the things that perhaps one might accuse me of based on what Uncle Stu reckons. And I do like Uncle Stu, you know that. I know everybody ribs everybody about everybody, I don't care. But he just seemed to get upset, and I just wondered because I haven't watched all his videos, if somebody has upset him on that score. I'm not sure. If you do know the answer to that, if you could just drop a comment, I'd like to know. But something's certainly got his beef, hasn't it? Yeah. Anyway, look, it is Friday. You'll get the special video next week. Friday, I reckon. Ride safe. The forecast is pretty good for Saturday, Sunday. So if you do ride, the salt's not down yet. Have a fantastic time and stay safe. Ta-ta.